Hey folks, Cranky Frankie here, and thought I would do something different today. This past weekend, went out with a couple of friends on a gravel ride out to Martindale, Texas. Now, the reason why I want to share this ride with you all is because I don't see a lot of people doing this particular route. Now, the reason why this ride is so cool is it starts in downtown San Marcos at the historic square, specifically where the Hays County Courthouse is. So it's a really cool place to start and end a ride. And from there, you essentially run east across I-35 and then into some of the back roads of San Marcos that lead out to some small towns along the way. And that's the real beauty about this ride is you come across these towns, you'll come across a church, and then ultimately you'll come across Martindale, Texas, which is the home of the Texas Water River Safari. So a really cool place to stop, get lunch at the cafe there. They got a quaint little cafe called the Martindale Cafe, as well as one grocery store. But we had other plans because we had a friend waiting for us there, and that was really cool. So looking forward to sharing this ride with you. Sit back and check it out.
Always an adventure. Got it still? Now I'm rising. You can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going now.
Okay, the first time you hit gravel is about 10 miles into this ride as you approach the San Marcos Regional Airport. Now, it's kind of cool because what you can see flying around here is some of the airplanes from the Commemorative Air Force. I've seen Stearman fly out here. I've seen a P-51 Mustang World War II fighter out here. So it's really cool as you're cruising along the gravel right here to see some of these Air Force historical planes fly by. So just another element that's really cool about this ride. All right, our next stop, we're coming on Maxwell, Texas. Again, another small town located along this route. And the interesting spot to see here in Maxwell, Texas is the Ebenezer Lutheran Church. Back in the mid-1800s, there was a settlement of Lutherans in Maxwell, Texas, in this area. And they built this church to support them. So you have an entire town here, a very small town, that just has this church as its main backdrop. Now we are approaching Martindale, really the highlight of the trip. And what made it really cool today is our friend Jim was out there to meet us with some snacks and some goodies.
Oh, that's so awesome!
You didn't come out just for us, did you?
Drove all the way from San Antonio.
You're my new favorite person.
Jim was so cool. She had water and watermelon for us and some snacks and treats. So we just sat a while just in front of the cafe, enjoying the town, chatting with her, catching up, and enjoying our snacks before we pressed on to the rest of the ride.
You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. You can't stop me.
My local bike shop is so hungry with
You can't stop me. All the blood.
Well, we couldn't have asked for better weather today. It was just absolutely beautiful out that day. And of course, it is spring, so the bluebonnets were in full bloom.
You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now.
that. This looks like fun. You're like better than that. So I'm a brother. I think it was the rest of the one. I'm just going to but I actually did skip over climbing the hills there. I didn't forever.
You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. Shortcuts here for destiny. I'll take a long way proud. Wonder what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Light up the fuse, let it burn. My time is rising. But you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. No, 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 no. You can't stop me now.
No doubt we couldn't have asked for a better day. Awesome weather, no traffic. Of course, as we entered in back into San Marcos, there's always got to be that one jackass.